At the break of dawn, the landscape stirs into motion. Soft morning light moves across the wide expanse of land, revealing a calm, regulated environment where elephants begin their day. Here, in a carefully monitored sanctuary, every movement, every sound, and every change in the air is documented with precision. This is the first stage of a long, multi-layered process, one that brings together natural rhythms and industrial engineering. Under the warming glow of sunrise, trained specialists guide the elephants along reinforced pathways. Their pace is unhurried, measured, familiar. Large, matte, dark red Volvo FH16 carriers wait nearby, engines resonating in low, steady tones. Hydraulic ramps extend outward, aligning perfectly with secure containment chambers built of stainless steel. With calm gestures and practiced care, the elephants step into the chambers, which are designed to maintain stable temperature, airflow, and comfort throughout transport. Once inside, the doors seal with carefully dampened mechanical locks. Sensors activate immediately, monitoring motion, humidity, and airflow. A slow exhale of pressure signals the start of the journey. The caravan moves across gravel roads, leaving faint trails of dust behind as daylight strengthens. Hours later, the carriers approach one of the largest processing facilities in the region. A vast infrastructure dedicated to material science, production precision, and environmental control. At the entrance, multiple layers of security and scanning verify identification codes, environmental stability, and shipment integrity. Inside, the elephants are guided into sanitary observation rooms. Here, technicians conduct routine checks, movement readings, posture scans, temperature mapping. Everything is controlled, safe, and conducted with consistency. Each step part of a protocol refined over many years. Once examinations are complete, the elephants are relocated to their holding environments, and the next phase of the operation begins. This is where the transformation of synthetic elephant skin material takes place. Designed to replicate the physical properties and visual qualities of natural elephant hide, this engineered composite carries defining characteristics: thick elephant wrinkles, deep grain, matte gray tone, rough surface, organic uneven edges, and a heavy, dense texture. The sheets arrive from storage corridors on wide conveyor platforms, their rugged surfaces catching the cool reflection of overhead LED lights. In the first preparation stage, powerful water jets cleanse the material. The skins move through an extended washing tunnel where angled nozzles spray high-pressure streams across the dense wrinkles and grain. Steam rises in soft waves, catching light and dispersing into the humid air. Workers observe the automated as the material emerges. Large extraction rollers remove excess moisture. These rollers exert immense downward force, flattening droplets into thin streams that drip beneath the conveyor. The sheets, though softened by water, retain their thick, rugged form, deep wrinkles visible even under compression. Further down the line, the sheets pass through gentle purification showers, rinsing away any residual particulates from the earlier process. Within moments, they transition toward towering vertical drying chambers. Inside these chambers, controlled warm air circulates continuously. The elephant-textured sheets sway gently as heat moves across their matte gray surfaces. Gradually, the heavy material dries, returning to its natural density and firmness. Sensors monitor the moisture levels within each sheet, ensuring every square centimeter reaches optimal consistency. Once dried, the sheets enter a lacquer coating corridor. Here, robotic sprayers distribute a thin, invisible protective layer that enhances durability while preserving the natural ruggedness of the deep grain. The lacquer settles into the wrinkles, emphasizing the organic structure of the elephant-like texture. A second coating follows, thicker, more resilient, designed to shield against wear while maintaining the matte aesthetic of the material. The treated sheets then move toward a UV stabilization tunnel. Rows of violet-hued lamps illuminate the corridor as ultraviolet light hardens the lacquer into its final structure. The material glows subtly under the beams, its textured landscape of folds and grain becoming even more defined. the sheets glide forward into a cooling zone where cold air jets lower their temperature gradually, locking in the stabilized form. From here, the material approaches the pressing division. Massive hydraulic presses rise above the conveyor, pillars of steel capable of exerting immense forces. The sheets slide into position, and the plates descend slowly, evenly distributing pressure across the textured surface. Wrinkles tighten. The grain settles. Edges, though still organic and uneven, become more stable. After compression, robotic arms lift the slabs from the press bed, releasing faint trails of steam as temperature and tension equalize. With structure restored and surface stabilized, the sheets undergo heat softening for controlled flexibility. Overhead heating rails bathe the elephant-textured surface in warm, linear light. Gradually, the rigid material becomes slightly pliable, preparing it for shaping and form alignment. Mechanical clamps pull the sheet along two axes, gently stretching its center while preserving the heavy density of its edges. Flame kiss treatment follows, creating brief bursts of heat that tighten the outer grain while leaving the central surface flexible enough for shaping operations down the line. In this early half of the production cycle, science and craft intertwine. Every movement of machinery, every measured rise in temperature, and every vibration of the alignment units contributes to the evolution of this remarkable material. From the quiet of dawn in the open fields to the engineered precision of these industrial halls, the process unfolds with purpose, a symphony of control, observation, and transformation that sets the stage for the intricate work yet to come. As the material advances deeper into the facility, the sculpting phase begins. Fresh from controlled flame treatment, each sheet of synthetic elephant skin, defined by thick elephant wrinkles, deep grain, matte gray tone, rough surface, organic uneven edges, and a heavy, dense texture, moves across stabilization grids. Here, cooling air currents solidify the outer layers while preserving a measured flexibility at the core. The result is a balance of strength and adaptability, a material ready for the precise mechanical demands ahead. The sheets enter a compression corridor where enormous rollers apply synchronized force. With each rotation, the dense grains align more tightly, forming the uniform structure while retaining the rugged natural look. Vibration platforms follow, sending calibrated pulses through the surface. These microscopic adjustments allow fibers within the engineered elephant skin to settle into optimal configuration, a foundational step for the cutting processes that come next. Once stabilized, the material is locked into heat-set frames. Inside these chambers, temperature rises and falls in controlled cycles, ensuring the sheet maintains its newly defined shape. The matte gray tones soften under the warm glow of chamber lights, and as the heat dissipates, the elephant-like wrinkles regain subtle depth. This is the final preparation before the sheets journey toward the most intricate stage of production: laser cutting. Stacking stations receive the finished sheets. Robotic arms lift and arrange them into sorted piles, each layer settling atop the next with a heavy, satisfying weight. Despite the industrial surroundings, the texture remains remarkably organic, edges slightly uneven, grains swirling in natural formations. Hydraulic presses compress these stacks into firm slabs, reinforcing structural integrity without compromising the rugged character embedded in every wrinkle. Once cooled, automated blades slice the slabs into wide sheets, and conveyor lines carry them forward. In the laser division, technology takes center stage. Powerful scanners sweep across the elephant-textured surfaces, mapping each curve and indentation with microscopic accuracy. Red alignment grids trace outlines for clothing panels, footwear cutouts, and accessory components. Then, multi-beam lasers ignite in synchronized motion. With remarkable precision, they carve through the heavy, dense material, creating clean edges while preserving the organic contours that give the synthetic elephant skin its distinctive identity. Smoke extractors pull away faint trails as robotic clamps lift the newly shaped pieces and sort them into categorized trays. From here,
the journey transitions into the sewing and assembly halls, where industrial craftsmanship shapes the material into finished forms. Technicians prepare each piece, aligning the thick wrinkles so that seams integrate naturally into the grain. Specialized heavy-duty sewing machines pierce the softened but still weighty elephant skin with reinforced needles. Every stitch draws the dense surfaces together, forming panels for jackets, structured segments for bags, and curved profiles for footwear. Double-stitch reinforcement strengthens seams, while robotic embroidery units add precise geometric patterns across selected panels. Threads settle deep into the rugged texture, creating designs that appear both industrial and organic. Next, shaping units come alive. Robotic arms stretch elephant skin panels across steel molds, tightening surfaces, smoothing high regions, deepening shadows along the grain. For jackets, circular platforms rotate as shoulder and torso sections take form. For bags, curved molds define the structural body. For footwear, heated lasts shape the upper portions, aligning wrinkles into directional flow patterns that echo the movement of natural hide. Throughout the process, technicians monitor consistency, confirming that each piece retains the distinctive matte gray tone and heavy density that define the material. Belts and accessories follow their own specialized path. Long strips of elephant skin pass through narrow alignment rollers, flattening grain patterns into elongated flows. Precision punches rhythmically create buckle holes, each one perfectly spaced, each compression deepening the surrounding wrinkles. Hat molds apply heat and curvature to soft panels, slowly coaxing the rugged material into elegant dome-shaped forms. Despite its weight, the engineered elephant skin adapts, holding shape with remarkable stability.
Quality control forms the final gateway within the production facility. Rows of completed products, jackets, belts, hats, shoes, and bags rest beneath bright inspection lamps. Inspectors run their hands across the surfaces, testing flexibility, examining seams, and verifying grain uniformity. Machines apply controlled stress to buckles, straps, and folds. Each item must meet rigorous durability standards before it can advance to packaging. Only then are products placed into matte black boxes, tagged, scanned, and prepared for transport. The transition from factory to store marks the final stage of the journey. Loading bays fill with labeled crates. Forklifts maneuver gracefully between aisles, transporting the heavy boxes toward distribution vehicles. Within hours, the finished elephant skin goods arrive in premium retail environments. Here, warm ambient lighting replaces the stark industrial glow of the factory. The matte gray tones of the material contrast beautifully against polished wooden shelves and chrome fixtures. Wrinkles catch soft highlights. Deep grain patterns draw the eye. Each piece stands as a testament to the intricate engineering and craft that shaped it. Customers move through the space with curiosity. Hands follow the rugged textures, tracing the deep wrinkles and organic edges. They lift jackets, test the weight of belts, flex the sides of bags, and examine footwear shaped from the heavy, dense material. The products carry a tactile authenticity, an impression of strength and durability born from meticulous processing. Even at a distance, their silhouette and grain reveal unmistakable character. In a final panoramic view, the camera pulls back across the full store interior. Every item on display reflects countless stages of transformation. The raw sheets, the cleansing tunnels, the precise heat treatments, the synchronized lasers, the shaping molds, the stitching and reinforcement, the inspection, the packaging, the transport. It is a story of scale and detail, where nature's patterns inspire engineered design, and where industrial precision creates forms meant to last. From the sanctuary at dawn to the retail shelves under warm evening lights, the journey of elephant skin material stands as an intricate collaboration between science, craft, and human intention.